Hey you guys, it's Peter, and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. Today, I'm gonna do something, something romantical, something related to love. Today, I am going to do, hold on a second here, the Valentine's Day book tag. There are like 50 versions that are all original of this, not versions. There are like 50 different versions of the Valentine's Day book tag. The one that I love to watch is from Katrina, the book out, and it was posted in 2012. And you guys, if you are a super fan of Katrina like I am, you have to go watch it because it's been 6 years since she posted this video, and she is a lot different today than she was then. It was kind of funny watching it. I was like, oh my God, I forgot what she was like back in the day. So anyway, I haven't watched her that long, but so anyway, there are book-related questions and there are non-book related questions, and it's a really fun tag, and I may do a Valentine's Day book tag every day leading up to Valentine's Day, but probably not, because every single one of them is different. And what was funny was I was going in here and I was looking for a Valentine's Day book tag specifically, and I found one that I really liked the questions to, but then when I went to go back and look at it, I couldn't find it and it wasn't in my history, so this is the one I'm going with. Okay. The questions, and she doesn't have the original posted here, so I don't have any idea what the original was. Number one, favorite basic romance plot. Favorite basic romance plot. I mean, I don't know. Well, let's see. I like, you know, the whole idea of kind of like the crushing on somebody and then like getting up the nerve to talk to them and all that kind of stuff. You know, I think that's real cute when people are like friends and the other person doesn't know it and stuff like that. I like that. I know that's kind of a horrible trope, but I think it's kind of fun. Favorite classic romance. Oh, favorite classic romance. That's good. I have not, I'm actually getting ready to listen to this book on Audible. So, and a lot of my answers will probably be a little bit off. You know, I don't ever read the questions before I do it. My favorite romance in a book, I'm going to say The Little Girl and Member of the Wedding by Carson McCullers. She's in love with like her brother and his like soon-to-be wife, like as a couple. And she's like thinking she's going to go off with them. And it's just such an innocent kind of like love from afar. I love that so much. So that would be my favorite classic romance. I don't even know if that would be considered, like, that's a contemporary classic, right? Let me think of something else. I'm not, like, a big lover of, like, I haven't read the Jane Eyres and the Wuthering Heights and all that kind of stuff. I just don't, like, that's not something that I enjoy. So I don't know that I have a favorite romance from growing up, you know? That was never the kind of stuff that I used to read. Number three, favorite feel-good romance. Oh my God, I just don't read a lot of this kind of stuff, you know? And if I do, it's like in a young adult contemporary. A feel-good romance. Well, this book's gonna get a lot of like references probably in this video, but the relationship, and I can't remember any characters' names today because I'm old and I've lost my mind. The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli was one of my favorite books of last year, and the romance through it all of the one twin sister, not the one that ends up dating the girl, but the other one, and I don't, like, that's at the very beginning of the book, so I'm not ruining anything for you if you haven't read it, because y'all know I spoiler free all the way. Okay, number four, favorite sad romance. Favorite sad romance, I would say The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Number five, favorite genre to add romance to. Zombie killers. When I read As the World Dies by Rhiannon Frater, which is number one, the most fantastic zombie series of life. It's so well done. I love Rhiannon Frater. I've read everything by her. But when I read it, and she has all of these different relationships that are occurring in it, and it's very much kind of like if you enjoy The Walking Dead because like it has zombies, but at the same time it has world rebuilding, I really enjoy that. And when there's relationships and, you know, all this stuff going, I don't want to ruin it if you haven't read those books. They're fantastic. But I love that aspect to it. Okay. Number six, least favorite romance of all time. Least favorite romance of all time. Whew, let's see. What did I read the last couple years I really didn't like? Well, I hated that book, The Woman in Cabin 10. Did that have any kind of romance in it? Something about her husband or something like that, right? Okay. Number Number 7. No, I can't say that. Least favorite romance of all time. That wasn't a good answer. I got to figure out something else. I'll come back to that one just a second. Okay, number 7. Favorite literary couple in general. Favorite literary couple in general, I would say... God, you guys, these are hard. I don't read a lot of books that are like coupling up. You know what I mean? A favorite literary couple together, period. I'm going to say Augustus Waters. Am I saying his name right? Augustus Waters and what's her name? Grace. Why can't I think of these people's names? I've lost my mind. Amelia Grace. No, that's not her name. Come here, honey. Boo Radley's over here. I'm going to say Scout and Boo Radley. Screw that book. I can't think of what her name is. Hazel Grace. Hazel Grace. Do you like Hazel Grace? He goes, I don't know Hazel Grace. Who's she? But anyway, Hazel Grace and Augustus Waters from The Fault in Our Stars. Okay. Number 8, if you could have one literary significant other, who would it be? Atticus Finch, hands down. I mean, are we kidding me? Like, seriously. That man is fantastic. Okay. Non-book related. Number 1, do you have a special someone this Valentine's Day? Yes. Oh my God. My husband, Alex. Number 2, favorite Valentine's Day candy. My favorite Valentine's Day candy is probably anything with peanut butter in it. I love peanut butter and chocolate. Number 3, will you wear red, white, pink, or none of the above? Of course, you have to. Are you kidding me? You have to play that along. Come on now. I mean, basically, Valentine's Day is the hallmark holiday of the world, and I don't care. I love it. It's one of my favorite holidays. Number 4, favorite romance movie. Oh, my favorite romance movie. This should be so... Boo Radley, you're just climbing up all over the place, aren't you? My favorite romance movie. This should be easy for me because there's so many... Whoa, he said he does not like the romances. He loves that movie, Beverly Hills Chihuahua, though. They all love that movie. Okay, my favorite romance movie of life. Let's see. Oh, The Way We Were. How could I ever forget that? The Way We Were with Barbra Streisand and Robert Redford. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Memories like the color of a run. I don't know the words. Okay. Number 5, favorite love song. May have up to 4 or more. I really don't care. Just don't go crazy. Toxic by Britney Spears. That's for all those crazy exes. No, let's see. Favorite love songs. Well, our wedding song is You and I by Ingrid Michaelson. I love that song. And let's see what else. Favorite love songs. Well, The Way We Were by Barbra Streisand. And I don't know. I can't think. Like, I should never have done this tag. I can't think of anything today. Don't hate me. What are other love songs that I love that I sing to? Bizarre Love Triangle by New Order. And Just Like Heaven by The Cure. Okay. Let's see. Number 6. Favorite thing about Valentine's Day. Anonymous love letters that I haven't gotten in 20 years. Okay, number 7. Least favorite thing about Valentine's Day. Picking where you're going to go to eat, which is what I was just talking to my husband about before this. It's my turn to plan the date. And I've been trying to think of somewhere really romantic to go, and I'm like, oh no. So somewhere where we've never been before, too. Number 8, what are you doing this Valentine's Day? I don't know. That's a good question. I'm trying to plan that out to be very romantic, but I haven't gotten there yet. Okay. Let's see. What did I say before? Favorite literary couple in general. And I said, okay, least favorite romance of all time. I didn't say that I knew that, did I? Because I haven't. I'm like looking over here like, I don't know what my least favorite couple of all time would be. I don't read like romances like that make me like, oh, I'll tell you who I couldn't stand was that Lou and that guy from that book, Me Before You. That was so sugary sweet. I had had enough of that by the end of it. I don't care if she had the cutest bumblebee tights in the entire world. That couple, the book was too much. It was too much. So anyway, yeah, that's it. That's my Valentine's Day book tag. The other one had better questions on it. It was like, what's the most romantic place you've ever been to, like in a book? And I was like, oh, I love that question. And at the end of Dumplin', the guy that she gets interested in, like they like lay in the back of this like pickup truck and they look at the stars. And I love that so much, right? And then in David Levithan's, like I think it's either Every Day or Every Other Day or whatever that book is called. The second one sucks. You should never read it. But they go up in this treehouse in the back. Do you remember that? The Prince of Venice Beach, the guy lives in a treehouse. I mean, there's some great places in books, let's just be for real, right? That are very romantic, that like, you know, like those would have been better questions than what's your least favorite romance. My least favorite romance of life is a book that I would just do not finish because I DNF books all the time. So, don't you? Don't you think we should DNF books? That's what I'm going to do for Valentine's Day, is I am going to love myself enough to DNF a book. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.